Bill O'Reilly here. It is Wednesday, June 26, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update, and here's what's happening across our nation. Mexico deploying thousands of troops to the U.S. border. Illinois becomes the latest state to legalize recreational marijuana. Special Counsel Robert Mueller set to testify before Congress in July. Elizabeth Warren comes out in favor of gay reparations. A new survey reveals the least patriotic states in the USA. Also coming up, my message of the day, what to ask Democratic candidates in the debate tonight. But first, to the border. Mexican officials sending more than 15,000 troops to the U.S. border. The defense minister saying the Mexican army will join the National Guard, which is already down on the Guatemalan border with 6,000 troops. The country is attempting to stem the flow of migrants heading to the USA to avoid President Trump's 5% tariff. Illinois, now the latest state in America to legalize recreational marijuana. Governor Pritzker is signing legislation that clears the path for commercial sales of pot beginning January 1st, 2020, to anyone over the age of 21. Chicago police bracing for the law's impact in that city, with one of the highest murder rates in the country and a huge drug problem already. Robert Mueller will testify before members of Congress on July 17th after top Democrats subpoenaed the former special counsel. The man behind the Russia probe will speak with members of the House Intel and Judiciary Committees over his refusal to charge President Trump with obstruction of justice. Mueller stated weeks ago that his testimony will, quote, not go beyond our report, unquote, and that will likely be the case. Senator Elizabeth Warren extending calls for racial reparations this week, saying gay and lesbian couples are entitled to more than $50 million due to America's discriminatory tax code. Warren citing a time before same-sex marriage where couples unfairly paid higher taxes, saying, quote, we must right these wrongs. New survey named New Jersey and New York as the least patriotic states in the USA. Data shows the Garden State near the bottom of the list for military vets, civic engagement, voting participation, and more. The most patriotic states include New Hampshire, Wyoming, Vermont, and Utah. Coming next, the message of the day, tough questions for Democrats in the debate. Moments away. It's an uncertain world out there, you know that. Disaster can strike at any time. So you need to be prepared to protect yourself and your family. One way to do that is with freeze-dried food. It tastes good. It's healthy. Can be stored for 25 years. That's why I'm happy to tell you about a company I recommend, Wise Foods. I have experience with them myself. During Superstorm Sandy, I lost power for 7 days. All of my refrigerated food done. But my food supply from Wise Foods was as fresh as the day I received it. Visit Wise Food Storage, one word, wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, and explore their starter kits and long-term emergency food options. They are even offering free shipping plus a big discount of 25% off for my listeners. So please go to wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, or you can call 855-269-0501. That's 855-269-0501. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. It's party time for the Democrat presidential candidates. The Democratic Party will be on vivid display tonight and tomorrow in Miami. 2 debates featuring 20 candidates for president and 5 NBC moderators. Lots of folks bloviating with one common theme. Donald Trump is Satan. NBC News sponsoring the debate, and it should be quite a shootout. I say should because it likely will not be. NBC and its parent company Comcast have symbolically purchased a huge amount of land on the left side of the river and are eagerly cultivating it. For a responsible journalist, this debate is wonderland. Here are just a few penetrating questions that could and should be asked. Senator Sanders, you said on CNN that as president you would try to put private health insurance companies out of business. Wouldn't that be unconstitutional? The government can't put private companies out of business. Senator Gillibrand, you told the Des Moines Register that opposing abortion is similar to racism. Many Christians believe abortion is the taking of a human life. Are these Christians racist, in your opinion? Senator Warren, you have called for the elimination of ICE. How would you, as president, deal with people who enter the USA illegally? Would there be any penalty for that? Please be specific. Vice President Biden, in 1975, you said, quote, I don't feel responsible for the sins of my father and grandfather, and I'll be damned if I feel responsible to pay for what happened 300 years ago, unquote. That's a strong anti-reparation statement. Do you believe that now? And why did you change your mind? Mr. O'Rourke, you oppose all border barriers, but they have worked in San Diego and Yuma, Arizona, and other places. How would you stop millions of people from illegally crossing the southern border? Please be specific. Those questions are just appetizers. The Democrats on the stage are so far left that grammar school kids could put them on the spot. Free health care, free college, subsidized housing, guarantees of jobs and income. It's an entitlement festival in a country that owes $22 trillion. It is a national tragedy that the debate moderators will likely avoid scrutinizing their political soulmates with facts and incisive follow-up questions. Yes, Lester Holt and Chuck Todd might try to shake things up a little, but only a little. But I do hope I am wrong here. Now, holding the Democrats accountable for radical positions would help only one person, Donald Trump, Satan. And on the debate stage in Miami, there will be no sympathy for the devil. That is, unless the Stones show up. It is far more likely that the debate will feature questions that are dodged and non-existent follow-ups. This is not what journalism should be. And that's a message. For more honest and fact-based commentary, please visit BillO'Reilly.com and sign up for premium membership. You will like it, especially with the presidential race coming up. Right back with something you might not know. My friend Glenn Beck launched realestateagentsitrust.com for a very simple reason: to help you sell your home for top dollar as quickly as possible. His team quickly realized there are 3 keys to success. 1, selling or buying a home is a very complicated process and difficult to navigate, so choose agents with a long track record of success. No part-time or inexperienced agents in their network. 2, market value for your home cannot be calculated using computer models. It takes years of expertise to evaluate your market and to price your home to sell quickly for top dollar. Beck's agents are experts in your neighborhood. And 3, home sellers most genuinely like the agent they choose to trust their home to. That's why we select agents who are fans like you. They do business like you, and they share your values. realestateagentsitrust.com was started to help you buy or sell your home fast. Get moving with realestateagentsitrust.com, realestateagentsitrust.com. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. America continues to face an overweight epidemic despite increased awareness and health-conscious options in supermarkets around the country. The nation's obesity rate now stands at 40%, with experts saying it could reach 50% by 2030. Americans' ever-expanding waistlines are associated with numerous health risks, including diabetes, heart attacks, even cancer. For years, scientists have singled out one major factor behind the obesity epidemic: sugar. In the USA, candy is a $36 billion per year industry. The average American consumes almost 25 pounds of candy every year. Astounding. If candy makers were drug dealers, Mars would be the Pablo Escobar of the candy trade. It is, by far, the largest U.S.-based manufacturer. The company is responsible for favorites like Snickers, Skittles, and America's most popular candy, M&Ms. Approximately 400 million of the little chocolates with the sweet shell are produced daily. That's enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool every single day. So it's safe to say that America has a sweet tooth, and that is responsible for many national health problems. But there is more to it. For starters, candy represents only a fraction of our sugar intake. Americans consume close to 152 pounds of sweets every year. But if you find yourself gaining weight, sugars from bread, rice, and pasta are just as likely to be responsible as sugars from the chocolate bar you ate for dessert. Despite popular belief, sugar does not directly cause diabetes. While a high-sugar diet may lead to weight gain, the two biggest predictors of diabetes are genetics and lifestyle. So if you want to keep your waistline in check, cut down on sugary drinks and carbs. Also, make sure to take a walk as often as you can. But feel free to enjoy that handful of M&Ms or a Reese's peanut butter cup once in a while. Just be moderate about it. Oh, and don't worry about letting the kids indulge from time to time. That sugar high, that's a myth too. The urchins will bounce around on water or anything else, because that's what urchins do. We'll be right back. It's an uncertain world out there, you know that. Disaster can strike at any time. So you need to be prepared to protect yourself and your family. One way to do that is with freeze-dried food. It tastes good, it's healthy, can be stored for 25 years. That's why I'm happy to tell you about a company I recommend, Wise Foods. I have experience with them myself. During Superstorm Sandy, I lost power for 7 days. All of my refrigerated food done. But my food supply from Wise Foods was as fresh as the day I received it. Visit Wise Food Storage, one word, wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, and explore their starter kits and long-term emergency food options. They are even offering free shipping plus a big discount of 25% off for my listeners. So please go to wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, wisefoodstorage.com/Bill, or you can call 855-269-0501. That's 855-269-0501. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.